No.
Yeah, you did, because you're smart.
Stink butt.
Oh, I got his phone. Let's go.
Tickle, tickle.
Yeah, Dad, get your phone. Yeah, I forgot I had tests going on. But I am still gonna lock it up. I got your phone. I got your phone. I got your phone. I got your phone. I got you. I'm gonna drop your phone.
Then no.
The
Hello,
puppy
everybody.
wants it.
Have you heard someone saying that if a cat can... Hello, everyone. Whatever you
No.
put its head in somewhere, then it means the rest of its body will pass through too.
No.
Well, unfortunately, that doesn't usually work with humans. At least not always. We hope you don't suffer from claustrophobia, because we're going to show you 7 incredible places where people got trapped. Let's get it on. Teddy picker. If you remember your childhood, or if you still feel like a child on the inside, then you can imagine how children get excited when they see these machines. We're sure you've tried to get a teddy bear out of a machine like this at least once in your life, but this 3-year-old Irish boy thought he was smarter than the other kids, and decided to use a simple method to get the toys out. The little one entered the machine through the hole where the toys come out, and the little thief spent about 10 minutes inside until someone convinced him to get out. The most surprising thing is that the father of the child was not at all surprised by his son's behaviour. Well, who knows? Probably wasn't the first time. Traffic cone. Don't you think traffic cones look like magician's hats? They really have something magical, a fantastic look. They're only missing a few bright little stars, and it looks like this man thought the same thing when he decided to put this plastic cone on his head. Unfortunately, nothing fantastic happened. The huge plastic cone reached his shoulders and it got stuck there. The incident took place in broad daylight in the city centre, but still the man had to wait more than 2 hours with the cone on his head until someone called the police. Cement bin. We've all seen movies where mobsters use horrific cement bins like this, but it turns out you don't have to be a victim of gangsters to get caught up in this stuff. You can just be a worker who entered the cement bin when he shouldn't have. The poor man only wanted to put some order after work, but the remains of concrete petrified around his feet. It took rescue workers more than 2 hours to free the poor worker. Bathroom. Dropping the phone in the toilet is one of the most embarrassing and annoying situations in life, but a young Norwegian, Cato Bernstein Larsen, proved that things could get even worse. On one occasion, one of his friends lost his phone in a public toilet, and our hero decided to help him. But when he got inside the unit, the poor Norwegian got trapped. In addition, it was one of those toilets that don't have a canalisation and are cleaned only once a day. It was, well, you can imagine. When the rescuers pulled Larsen out, he claimed it was the worst experience of his life. In our opinion, he's not overreacting. Washing machine. In many cases, to surprise our lovers, we're willing to do very interesting things, but we don't recommend you to try to hide yourself in the washing machine. Unless your name is Harry and your last name is Houdini, of course. An Australian boy from the Melbourne suburbs decided to get naked and get inside a washing machine with the entry on top. This, according to the man, to surprise his girlfriend. Something he did not achieve since he got trapped inside. Getting the romantic young man out took the help of a group of rescuers and huge amounts of olive oil. We don't know what our hero's girlfriend's reaction was, but hardly a feat of this kind can be considered surprising. Children's swing. You've probably seen some special swings for kids in the park, haven't you? Well, if your friends ever challenge you to use them, we advise you not to. This way you won't suffer like this man from the city of Vallejo. This cunning human being got into the small swing using liquid soap, but it was impossible for him to get out again. As in these situations, instead of lending him a hand, the man's friends just laughed at him and abandoned him to his fate for an entire night. Salvation came 9 hours later. when one of the park guards on his morning inspection heard the man's cries for help. This story was published in the local media, assuring that the man received minor trauma and possibly a new phobia of swings. Fireplace. It's hard to believe, but there are people in the world who have tried to imitate Santa Claus and get inside the house through the fireplace. This, regardless of not having a festive look, a red costume, and not even a little Christmas magic. That's probably why it all ended not very well. For example, at the end of 2016, a man from the state of Arizona discovered that he had forgotten his house keys and the door had closed behind him. Instead of calling an expert to open the lock, the man decided to show some courage and try to get into the house through the fireplace. The result, of course, was not the best. Although this unusual Santa was able to see the fireplace exit, at the last minute he got trapped and rescuers had to take him out from above. Now tell us if you've ever been trapped somewhere odd. Share your story in the comments and don't forget to give us a like. Guys, it's time to recharge your brain. Visit the channel Brain Time. There you'll find a lot of interesting and useful facts, lots of positive energy and tons of useful information. Subscribe right now. We promise it's going to be really exciting. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks and we'll be right back to you as fast as...
The QuickBooks Self-Employed app allows me to take a photo of my receipts.
Hello everyone. If there's a river or a lake nearby your house, then you probably know that certain places aren't suitable for you to swim. Well, for example, if there are some hidden... Hello everyone. The animal world is very diverse, and even if you read a whole bunch of encyclopedias and watch every National Geographic documentary, you can still find some animal which you didn't even know existed. But there are creatures in the world that not only surprise people, but also make them worry. Sometimes these animals can scare those particularly sensitive because they look like they are the children of some evil parents. So in today's video, we're going to show you 10 animals created by the devil himself. Let's get it on. Merle Pitbull. Pitbull lovers are already writing angry comments saying that pit bulls aren't scary, that they're like children who listen to their owners, and in general they're really cute puppies. But the thing is that the colour Merle is forbidden among professional dog breeders. And not only because they don't like spotty dogs, it's just that pit bulls of this colour are more prone to neurological and, most importantly, mental problems. You get the point, right? A strong fighting dog with sharp teeth, a powerful jaw, an increased level of excitement and psychological problems. Yes, this is almost a plot for a horror film, but if characters of horror movies as a rule are the product of some writer's fantasy, then these dogs can easily be found on the streets of any large city. Of course, we know that some pit bulls have iron will and will never attack a person, but still. Naked mole rat. What happens if you take a sausage, give it paws, a tail and hamster's teeth? You'll get a naked mole rat, and also known as a sand puppy. Yes, this creature looks, frankly, not very beautiful, even disgusting if we're being honest. Ew, this is not a sphinx cat, this is a sausage with paws and whiskers. But in fact, its look is nothing compared with the superpowers that nature has given to this creature. Yes, that's right, this bizarre beast is a true superhero of the animal world. To begin with, the naked mole rats don't drink, like, at all, because they receive water from the roots of the plants that they eat. In addition, these animals live more than 30 years, which is a lot, considering they're rodents. Add immunity to cancer, acute hearing without auricles, and at the same time insensitivity to pain. With this list of abilities, it's time to check this little animal for adamantium. But that's not all. Scientists found out that naked mole rats can live without oxygen for up to 20 minutes. It remains a mystery why they haven't been invited to the X-Men team yet. Well, or at least the Avengers. Mata Mata turtle. When scientists first discovered this turtle, they seriously thought this species was the result of a mutation due to radiation. Logical mistake, because not every day you discover a turtle with a huge neck, an odd head, and a trunk. Okay, a tiny little